Good morning, students. This is Sheba. Now we are going to see about the microprocessor and microcontrollers subject. Moving into the subject, let us, since it is an intro class, let us have a brief overview of what we are going to learn in this subject. Basically, we all heard about this word microprocessor and microcontrollers. Nothing but the microprocessor is said to be the processor which does specific operations for the specific applications. That is microprocessors. From the name itself you can say it is the brain of computer which is implemented within a single chip. Micro and processor means a device that process the binary numbers 0 and 1s. To process means to manipulate, to do some operations or some applications what we are meant to do. And microcontroller, you can see the major difference between this microprocessor and microcontrollers. If you go to the interview, if you go to any core based companies and all, first thing you have to keep in mind is what is the difference between this microprocessor and microcontrollers. Processor, it just processes the given input and produces the output, whereas microcontroller, the name itself indicates the controller. It has overall control. It has memory, peripheral devices, interfacing devices, everything within it. We no need to go for external peripheral devices or memory. Whereas in the case of microprocessor, it only process, it doesn't have any memory or interfacing devices. So that is the major difference between the microprocessor and microcontroller, and why we are moving to the microcontroller from microprocessor. So in this subject we are going to learn about this microprocessor, a basic microprocessor which was developed earlier, that is 8086 microprocessor and 8051 microcontroller, and other ARM and PIC microcontrollers also we are going to see in the forthcoming units. So these are all the things we are going to learn in this subject. So here I have mentioned the syllabus of all the 5 units what we are going to see. As I have said, the first 2 units will be dealing with 8086 microprocessor and its bus architecture structures, and third unit will be full and full IO interfacing. What are the interfacing controllers we are using, what are the purpose of using those interfacing, and fourth unit fully will be 8051 microcontrollers, and fifth unit will be the application of this microcontrollers, interfacing purposes, as well as ARM and PIC controller will be learned. So these are all the things we are going to learn in this total 5 units. So I have mentioned the book references also which you can use for this microprocessor and microcontroller learning. Textbooks preferred, maximum Muhammad Ali Masidi will be preferred as a textbook, and apart from this you can also go for reference books like Douglas V. Hall reference book, as well as some local authors are also available. So these are all the books I have mentioned, and basically it will be easy for you to learn using the video lecture. So I have given the video lecture links also in this slides. And regarding the application microcontroller and microprocessor, so I have clearly applications of these controllers as well as processors. You can see these microprocessors are major it is used in digital clocks, in gaming devices, video games. Everyone will have come across this video game. So this microprocessor is mainly used in those video gaming and all. And digital clocks, you can see LCD, LED clocks, everything works on the basis of this microprocessor. And microcontrollers also, robotics, embedded systems, everything come under this microcontroller. And regular daily use washing machine comes under this microcontroller embedded systems. So everything automatic operating every devices comes under this microprocessor and microcontroller. So it is nothing but our mobile phones, laptops, daily life, we are using this microprocessor as well as microcontrollers. So learning will be easy if you will be going and learning it in real time. So what is the mobile we are using, what is the processor behind it, and how that processor works, why we are going for that processor. So if you can see, even you can take the generation of the mobile phones. First we are using 1G 2G mobile phones, after that 3G 4G, now 5G has evolved. So it goes on, the technology goes on. So what is the major difference lying between different configurations of mobile phone? So they are saying this processor is very advanced. What is the advancement? You can learn that. Laptop, you palm top, whatever it is, what is the processor used behind it? They are changing Intel core processors, Pentium 4 processor, 5 processor, Duo processor. So everything is go on changing. So you can learn from that. So these are all the real time applications of our microprocessor and microcontrollers. So you can learn from that in real time. So these are all about the introduction to our today's class, recording today's class. So if you have any doubts in this introduction, you can ask me and get the details. Thank you.